Do you ever have dizziness that is triggered by driving, or maybe a sensation of a rocky, bobby sway, or maybe a floaty sensation in your head? Many different types of vestibular disorders can be triggered when you're driving, because when we drive, we're in motion and we're translating. There's a very specific system. It's called our otolithic system that's graviceptive, meaning if you're translating in gravity, it's going to be activated. It's also a very important system because it is constantly relaying messages to our autonomic nervous system to allow us to properly control our vital function, like respiratory rate, heart rate, blood pressure, all that good stuff. Couple tips if you are somebody who does get triggered by driving. First thing to say is, are you in the back seat of the car when you get triggered? If so, you need to come to the front and you want to try to find a fixation point ahead of you when you're driving. So if you can look out of the vehicle straight ahead, that type of fixation is going to help dampen down that otolithic response, and it'll give you some stability. The other thing is to say, hey, okay, when I'm a passenger in a car, I feel worse than when I'm a driver. The reason being is when you're a driver, you're looking straight ahead typically, and you should have some more fixational points ahead of you. If you're somebody who gets really, really sick, you may want to look into the glasses that have the peripheral blockers on them. The reason being maybe that you're picking up that environmental stimulus. So things that move in our environment, we have a whole system that allows our brain to not pick up that motion. If that network in the brain is broken down, you fail to do so, and your brain is picking up this constant motion and you feel like you're moving. That's not a normal response, right? So if we can help inhibit some of that stuff, that typically helps. Somebody who has this, is not a good idea to try to read in a car. You don't want to look at a point in the vehicle. It's almost like a body-centered point. We want to look outside of the vehicle straight ahead, and when you do that, it helps dampen down the response. Some other easy little things is distractions help, right? So if I have a fixation point out and I'm looking and I still feel a little nauseous or dizzy, I could maybe listen to a podcast or an audio book that I'm really interested in, so then my frontal lobe starts beginning to inhibit some of the symptoms I'm feeling.